Ricky, no. I'm doing the Xbox video because I love video games. And it's new technology. It's way better than this old phone you gave me. I got the newest Xbox, the Xbox Series X. We're gonna unbox it, and I'm gonna give you guys a hands-on first look from a collector's point of view of the Xbox. You know, I do unboxings of toys all the time, and this is, you know, considered a toy, right? So I thought, what better chance to unbox a real big expensive toy than on YouTube for you guys. So we're gonna unbox this Xbox Series X right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching UAM Collectibles. If this is your first time here and you were expecting to see Funko Pops, I'm sorry. I usually do Funko Pops, designer toys, collectibles, anime, all that kind of stuff. But today we're doing my second love, which is video games. And I managed to get my hands on an Xbox Series X, and we are going to unbox it, and I'm going to show you all the ins and outs, and we're going to hook it up, and we're going to run it on this awesome UAM television, and it's going to be fantastic. Before we get into that unboxing, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of my Ultra Members Club members. Thank you guys so very much. You guys mean the world to me. You help support the channel, you help support what I do, and it means everything to me. Thank you guys so very much. So yeah, like I said before, I'm normally a Funko Pop, designer toy, you know, action figure collector. Maybe we'll start branching and we'll do a little, you know, maybe some Gears of War action or some Warzone action or something. All right, so the Xbox Series X. Boom, this baby is super, super heavy. It was 500 bucks. I got it at GameStop, you know. Pre-orders were available, I'm gonna say like a month ago, and I showed up early. Store opened at 10. I got there at surprisingly 7:30 was sufficient enough. I was third in line. Yeah, people were camping out for this. I'm not gonna do that. I went in 7:30, secured one. There it is, the front of the box. I'm gonna go into a little bit more specs whenever I get around to it. But you can see there's the traditional Xbox logo button there, and it looks like this baby lights up when it's powered on the top. That's gonna be cool to see. But yes, this is the Xbox Series X. There was two versions. There was the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. Not to be confused with the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X that a lot of mothers and fathers did on pre-order day. Sales went through the roof, like the highest ever for that version of the system. And moms and dads, you got the wrong system. I'm sorry, your kids will probably be angry. The back of the box shows the, you know, the Xbox mascot there, Master Chief. It says "Power Your Dreams." So yeah, Halo Infinite was actually supposed to be a day one launch for the Xbox. It got pushed back, it was delayed, but that's okay, that's okay. I'm more of a Gears of War player myself, and I'm very fond of Warzone right now. So that's what I'm gonna be playing on these. I'm not gonna be playing next gen games, I'm gonna be playing games that are already out anyways. So on the back of the box here, it says this is the fastest, most powerful Xbox ever. It has redefined speed with the Xbox Velocity architecture. I'll get more into that in a minute. It also says play thousands of games across 4 generations of Xbox. This is the 4th iteration of the Xbox. We had the original Xbox. Then we had Xbox 360, and then we had Xbox One, and now we have the Xbox Series. And you can play all games on this thing. So that's kind of exciting. And then the last little segment on here, it says Game Pass. You have unlimited access to 100 plus high quality games. Membership is sold separately. And what that is basically, it's a Netflix for Xbox games. So you subscribe to Game Pass and you can download a game, play it, and then when you're done with it, you take it off your system and you go play another game. You can do this as much as you want. Here's our first side panel, and as you can see, it has a 1 terabyte solid state drive in it. So this baby is going to be pretty fast. It's going to load games fast. When we get to the little architecture business, we'll talk about how this thing can even be faster than factory. So yeah, this is indeed a very powerful machine. On the other side panel, it has a lot more information. It says 4K gaming up to 120 frames per second. It also is up to 8K high dynamic range capable. Man, I can't even understand 8K. Like, I haven't got to witness that or play anything higher than 4K. So that's kind of exciting. I might have to upgrade my television. I have a 4K television, but I don't know about 8K. And then it goes into Xbox Velocity architecture. So this machine has its own architectural way to load games. So it's very, very exciting. I don't know the mumbo jumbo. I'm not really super techie. I'm techie enough, if that makes sense. But apparently there is a memory card that is sold separately for $200. It turns your 1 terabyte into 2 terabytes, but it also is a faster way to load your games, because I believe 100 gigabytes of every game that is installed will go directly to that card. And it's basically the loading section of information from the game that gets put onto that card. So instead of pulling from the main SSD, it will pull from that instantly, and your load times will be like 40 times faster than a factory non-memory carded Xbox. So I'm really excited. I have to drop like $220 to get one of those, because you know, I gotta have it. I mean, it's there, I have to have it. And it has a variable refresh rate. So I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming the refresh rate is outstanding, like uncomparable. And it also has a 4K Blu-ray player. The 4K Blu-ray player was kind of a gimme. It was on the Xbox One S, so I pretty much banked that this was gonna come with the Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray drive. What else are we missing? We got the side panels, we got the top. I mean, the top is exactly what you can expect. It's got the controller and the console and all that. Are we ready to open this thing? Does it tell you what's inside this? The side panel also tells you what's in the box. It says inside this box is the Xbox Series X console, a wireless controller, an ultra high speed HDMI cable. That's good. That's good, because I usually lose my HDMI cables, because every single one of my machines has an HDMI cable, but I usually misplace or lose them, or I don't know. So I'm glad this has one. And it has a wireless networking capability, so it's going to be a Wi-Fi machine. So that's good. I mean, what console doesn't have that right now? All right, I just opened it up, and here we go. Take a look at your Xbox Series X. Look at the design of this thing. It is amazing. Man, it even has a CDR in it. Wow, it comes with the CD. You want to look at the controller? Holy smokes, look at the way they packaged this controller. And it is so small, you guys. I expected it to be a whole lot bigger. And what is this memory card? Yeah, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and pull the tape off of this Xbox Series Dreamcast and see what we get inside of the box. So were you lucky enough to grab one of these? Let me know in the comments. I know there's a lot of console war type, oh, PlayStation, oh, Xbox. Well, that really doesn't pertain to me at all, because I buy every single system because I like playing games. I don't care. So yeah, let me know. What did you choose? Did you choose the PlayStation 5? Were you able to get a PlayStation 5? Because those kind of like sold out pretty fast as well. Oh no, I ruined the box. The tape peeled back the, oh no. It's not a mint box, guys. Oh. All right, so here is the Xbox, and we are going to pop this bad boy. Look at this box, dude. Holy smokes. This is the Xbox Series X. Oh my gosh. Pull this thing out. It is so heavy. That is not an exaggeration. Power your dreams. Holy smokes. The box itself has, oh, look at that. A little info thing. We'll go over that. But let's see what else is in here. Pretty cool box, I'll tell you that. There's a high-speed HDMI cable that came in it. What else we got in here? We got the power supply cable. And a little information there. Anything else in there? No. And then here is the remote. and a electric safe bag, it looks like. Static free. And here is the controller. Oh, that feels really nice. That feels good. Check it out. Very, very nice. I can't compare this to the Elite controller because I never bought the Elite controller because I'm, you know, a cheapie. But that is a nice controller. It's very rugged on the back. It feels smaller than the Xbox One controller, and the buttons are nice. Oh, and the D-pad isn't blocky. It's kind of smooth and rounded out. That is awesome. With two, oh yeah, this is nice. Two thumbsticks, just like the old Xbox controllers, and triggers and the bumpers. Oh yeah, super, super nice. This is a very nice controller. Also comes with AA batteries because this is a wireless controller. So let's see if there's nothing else in the box. Nothing else in the box. So let's go ahead and look at the console itself. Power your dreams, people. This is, and it's like, this is it. This is it. This is the console. Of course, it's wrapped in the static sheet. So let me just take this little static paper off. We can get a better look. Not mint. I just tore the static sheet. Gosh, dog it. Not mint. Okay. And there is the first look at the Xbox Series X. This thing is ginormous. My gosh. The good news is this bad boy does not have to stand up like a tower. Oh, let's set it down. Boom. So it can stand up like a tower if you want it to. But also on the side there's buttons, like the little safety little feet that you have on, like, you know, chairs and stuff. It can sit like this. This is how mine is going to sit down here underneath the television. But look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Let's get a closer look. Here's the power button here. And the Xbox Series X comes with a disc drive. The Xbox Series S does not. It's all digital. And down here is one USB port and a sync button to sync wireless devices. Rotate it this way and there's indeed more designs. It says Xbox. So on the back you have the HDMI out, and then we have your storage expansion slot here. And then right above that is the Ethernet, your power supply cable, and two, looks like solid state plugins. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to read the manual, people. I'm gonna have to read the manual. If you do want to stand this up, it has a base, and over here it says Xbox Really Fine. I don't know if you can read that, but it says Xbox, and over here it says Hello from Seattle. So I'm assuming this was made and manufactured in Seattle. I don't know. They don't tell me nothing. And then the top, this is where all your air and all your junk's gonna come out of. So I thought this was gonna light up green, but that is not the case. That is actually built in. That is just reflective green in the top. And that is the air, the fan. The fan is right underneath here. You can see the fan right there. So that's it. That's the Xbox Series X. Let's go ahead and plug this baby up and see what we can get out of it. Okay, so when you first fire up the Xbox, you get to set it up with a fancy app. So you have to go and download the app if you want to set it up this way. You can also just skip the process, but I'm actually going to set it up just for video's sake and because I don't know what features I'm going to miss if I don't do it. So let's go ahead and set up the Xbox on the Xbox app. Basically just go to any app store on your phone. If you're on Android, you use Google Play. If you're on, you know, iPhones, you use the iStore. It looks something like this. So it's just Xbox, that's it. After you download the app and get it installed, it'll look like this. It'll say sign in or set up console. We are going to set up our console. And now just enter the code that is on my television. Boom, we are connected. Push next after you do that. And you just set it up the way you want it. So basically after you connect your phone and your Xbox together, you just follow the prompts and connect it the way you want to. I'm not going to go into further detail on that because I don't want to share any private information with you guys. So we're going to pause right here and we'll get right back. Okay, so after several prompts and setting up your console to the Wi-Fi, it will actually start downloading an update. The update was about 700 megabytes. This is the first and probably one of many of your updates for this system, because I mean it just came out. So expect to be updating this thing a lot. But while this thing is updating, they also give you the chance to set up your phone to do all kinds of stuff that you can do with your Xbox, like turn your Xbox on. You can set up installs and updates from your phone if you're not at your Xbox and a Warzone update comes out. You can set it up to start downloading from your phone. Really awesome. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, as you can see, we are finished with the update. Let's go ahead and see what happens with... Okay, so now they update controllers. Okay, this is new. So okay, let's update the controller. It says keep the controller motionless and turned on. I just kind of walked around with it in my hand there. Whoops. But that makes me curious, like what is in this controller that requires it to be updated? That's kind of cool. Okay, the controller has been updated. Now let's see what we get. Discover your next favorite game. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get 1 month for $1, and then it renews at $15 a month. 100 plus high quality games for console, PC, and Android devices. Includes EA Play and Gold to play online with friends. New games and Xbox Studios releases added all the time. Enjoy perks like 30 days of Disney Plus. So that looks really good. I'm not going to set it up right now because, like I say, I don't play a lot of games. I just play the games that I like. So now we're going to set up our best settings for the television. How does this look? Do you want to keep your display at 4K or try another resolution? I would like to keep it at 4K, thank you. Let's go. You're all done setting up your Xbox. It's time to play. Well, let's take me home. Okay, so first look, it's got the same UI as the 360. I dig that. But it still has the same elements that it did for the Xbox One. If you look here, you see it's got like my games and apps. You can scroll down for more information. There's Xbox Game Pass, entertainment, events, community tab, suggested apps, add more. Awesome. This is really, really awesome. Let's put it in a game and see what happens. Alright, I just put Gears of War 5 in, and we're going to see how long it takes to install this bad boy. Okay, to upgrade this is going to cost 71 gigabytes. Oh man. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the update is complete. I let it update overnight. I just powered off the machine and I want to do some tests. So the first test I want to do is I want to power it on and see how fast it powers on and is able to be used. And then the second test I want to do is I want to run Gears of War 5 and see how fast the loading screen is. So the loading screen before used to take like a minute plus from the white screen into loading the game into the unskippable blah blah blah. I want to see how long that takes. And the third thing that I want to test is the share/record function on the Xbox controller. So there's a built-in share feature that you can share screenshots and screen records and all this stuff directly from the Xbox. So I want to see how that works. Okay, so test number 1. My TV is off, as you can see. And we are going to power on the Xbox and see how fast. There's the beep. There's the Xbox. This was from a powered off state. There we are. We're in the game. So that was, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds to load, but that was strictly off of my internet connection. So that's really good. Let's go ahead and test the load screen for Gears 5 though. Wow, that was literally 6 seconds. Okay, so before, that white screen you saw there was about 45 seconds to a minute. No joke, on the Xbox One. This is unskippable. You can't skip this scene here, so this is gonna be fixed no matter what. And the game's loaded. Holy smokes. That was all of 25 seconds, 30 seconds. Wow. I'm gonna go back and, and count this, but that was extremely fast. So now I want to test this record option. So let's go ahead and go into the campaigns and let's record something. On your Xbox remote, there is a third little button here. This is your select, this is your start, and this right here is your share button. I already have the campaign set up, so we're just gonna jump into this and I'm going to start recording. Boom, recording started, and we're gonna start this game. And after that, we'll see if it worked. But with the power of editing, you're gonna know if this worked or not, because I am going to have this as the backdrop instead of my cell phone footage. So far, dang man, these graphics are great. The flow is good.
Okay, got it.
Man, I am not used to 60 frames per second. Holy smokes.
Let's get inside. Help me.
Help me open this door. Help me open this door. Awesome.
So, where do we go?
Okay, now I'm gonna stop recording.
It's
Recording stopped. Okay, that's it. That's our 3 tests. We are going to hopefully get this all fixed up for you guys in a pretty looking video, but so far so good. I really enjoy this. I'm so tempted to go ahead and start selling all my PlayStation 4 stuff so I can get that expansion card for this to make all my load times even faster, because that was kind of ridiculous. So the 3 tests went well. As you can tell, the screen capture was pretty awesome. All you do is push that button and it starts recording. You can take all your captures that you've captured and upload them to Xbox Live, and they go straight to that Xbox app, and you can download those files and use them however you want. That is pretty stinking cool. So pretty awesome time to be a gamer. Did you get an Xbox or did you get a PlayStation 5? The PlayStation 5, if this is Friday, which I planned it to be. If this is Friday, the PlayStation 5 dropped on Thursday. So which console did you get? Or were you able to get one? Because these were kind of hard to find. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was really hard to do without a way to screen record. So the Xbox One, it had the companion app that you can put on your computer, and you can screen mirror to your computer. If I could have done that with the series, which you cannot, it's not compatible with it. If I was able to do that with this Xbox Series, we could have had a better looking video, but we did what we could. We used our phone, we used our lighting, we used this camera. It's all good, it's all good. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you saw today, hit that subscribe button, share me with your friends, and always remember, I'll catch you on the flip side.